If you still feel uncomfortable, you can call campus police to ask for an escort to walk you to your car. As both candidates are promoting their ideas and criticizing the others, it's getting hard to tell who's telling the truth, which is leaving many voters confused. Even though Colorado legalized the drug, it could take months, even a year, before the state and federal governments reach an agreement. I'm here at Cabana with Dave Ramsey, and Dave, tell me how you got involved in Senator Corker's campaign. Just a few days after the trees were set up around campus, every single Little Raider was adopted, a first for the Little Raider program. The Romney campaign also plans to keep marriage between one man and one woman, an issue that hits close to home with Joshua. Residents from all over Rutherford County have come here to the Murfreesboro Christmas Parade, which began at MTSU and is ending right here on the square. Thanks, guys. I am right here at Cabana Restaurant where the guests are just starting to arrive. Excitement is definitely in the air, and we are at Bob Corker's re-election party. Now, this race has had an interesting twist, so make sure that you stay tuned for the results. Walking to your car at night might be scary, and the addition of the new parking garages threatened to make the situation worse. But MTSU police are taking new precautions to protect students. The scandal surrounding General Petraeus might actually involve national security threats and the 9/11 attack on the U.S. consulate in Libya. President Obama claimed that the Health Care Reform Act has saved $716 billion from the Medicare program, while Governor Romney said that the cuts have caused more harm than good. Thanks, guys. Right now, I'm here with Senator Corker, who just won the election. Senator, tell me how it feels to know that you have another 6 years serving the great state. The Political Science and International Relations departments are excited to announce a new graduate program in international affairs. This is very good news for both professors and students. Rather than having to transfer, students now have the opportunity to continue their education at MTSU. After a controversial battle involving a building permit, the Islamic Center of Murfreesboro has finally opened their doors.
It's really nice to know that we would come and find a place where we can do all our activities, pray, just have a place of worship, and that's normal for anyone to want a place of worship.
The journey didn't come easy, though. The new mosque was highly opposed by some community members, and the legal battle almost prevented the center from even being built.
Face any kind of a challenge, I think it's important to trust the system and to trust the Constitution.
But the legal issues have been resolved, and the Muslim community moved to its new worship center this August. After more than 2 years of legal trouble, the Islamic Center of Murfreesboro was finally able to open their doors and welcome the community to their open house. Murfreesboro residents from all religious backgrounds attended the grand opening ceremony yesterday to show their support for the mosque and to show appreciation for the Muslim community.
They've done a lot to reach out to the community, but they can only do so much. You know, they've already got their own careers, families, lives, and this center to take care of, so they can't do everything. We got to do a little bit of the work ourselves.
Members of the Islamic Center hope that community members can set aside their differences and see them for who they are. People.
Get to meet a Muslim. It's that simple. Give the mosque a phone call. If you see a Muslim anywhere, just say hi, you know, get to talk to them. That's pretty much the first step into, you know, knowing what we're all about.
I really don't like to go out to my car by myself at night.
The concern is very familiar. MTSU students, particularly females, don't feel comfortable walking around campus at night, and many are worried that the new parking garages will only add to the problem.
They might be a little bit more, or like looked down upon because it'll be like enclosed and darker. It might seem a little bit less safe because it's not out in the open.
But MTSU officers hope that won't deter students from parking in them.
The parking garages will be well lit. I mean, you're talking top of the line, brand new facilities with lighting, elevators, stairwells, everything like that.
If you still feel uncomfortable, you can call campus police to ask for an escort to walk you to your car. Thousands of Rutherford County residents gathered up and down East Main Street as the annual Christmas parade made its way through town. Some were here to support family members in the parade.
This is my first time here. My sister's child is in the Black Men Blaze band, so that's why we're here today.
While others were here just for a change of scenery.
Gets everybody out of the house. You know, the Titans are on today and they're not doing too good, and people need a little pep in their step.
Murfreesboro's own Colton Dixon headlined to the parade, fitting this year's theme, Jingle Bell Rock.
I think it's a time for people to come together and they watch the floats, and they can identify with the different organizations in the community, and that does bring people together. And the kids enjoy all this activity. It's good, clean fun.
Residents from all over Rutherford County have come here to the Murfreesboro Christmas Parade, which began at MTSU and is ending right here on the square. And of course, let's not forget about the most important parade guest.
I'm Santa!
Everyone from businesses to local heroes was showcased in the parade, and the children lining the streets were able to add lots of candy to their stockings.
The children that are on the trailers aren't too good at throwing candy out. They would just throw them at the children, and I thought that was a lot of fun.
Overall, the city declared the parade a success and hopes that residents will continue to make it a holiday tradition.
MTSU Drag Show, tickets only $5.
This week, MTSU's Gay Straight Alliance Club, MT Lambda, held its annual Spring Out Week, which celebrates gay pride. The group aims to provide support for gays, lesbians, and transgendered students as they go through their college careers.
Everyone needs a community, and everyone needs a support system. And for MT Lambda, we want to provide a support system for all the LGBT kids out there who didn't have anything to growing up with.
MT Lambda also wants to educate straight students and break down the traditional stereotypes associated with being gay. The club has had an event planned for every day this week, including their first annual MT Lambda drag show. Performers from Play Dance Bar in Nashville teamed up with MTSU students to put on the show. Acts range from Madonna to Nicki Minaj to scenes from Glee. All of the money raised supports the club in their mission of providing educational resources to the community and putting an end to discrimination based on gender identity. Lambda isn't the only gay-straight organization on campus. Sigma Phi Beta, MTSU's gay fraternity, is new and quickly growing.
A year and a half ago, we started the process of founding a chapter of it here. We've got Lambda and we love Lambda, but we thought that we needed a queer allied fraternity on campus. We needed more variety.
Both groups hope that they will raise awareness this week and that more people, both gay and straight, will become more involved. For MT10, I'm Chelsea Harris.